offices from Chancellor, Deputy Grand Knight, and currently the Financial Secretary. At this time, I want to thank all of you for coming and participating with our Mass. Feel free to stay for the 11 o'clock Mass as well. And I'd like to introduce our worthy Sir Knight, Rick Goldberg, who is our Grand Knight.
Thank you, Bob. Again, I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you for helping us celebrate Knighthood. Special welcome to all the knights that are from our council, and for those knights who come from other councils to join us. It really makes our day special that you're able to join us with this. We always start our night's meetings with a prayer, and then we say the Pledge of Allegiance. How many of you said the Pledge of Allegiance every morning when you were in school? So you probably remember it. If you want to say along with me, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, the pledge has a special place with the Knights, because the Knights are actually responsible for a part of that pledge. In 1954, after 3 years of lobbying by the Knights of Columbus, President Eisenhower added, under God, to the Pledge of Allegiance. So, you can thank the Knights for that. Another organization that has patriotism at its core is the Boy Scouts. And if you come to our fish fries, you know that the Boy Scouts are always out bussing tables, cleaning up, helping people carry their plates. And we really appreciate their help. The council in Harlan was actually the charter organization for the Knights of Columbus, or for the Boy Scouts here in Harlan. And you also may remember at the fish fries we had little jars on all the tables. Those were the tips for kids. And those tips are to go to the Boy Scouts to help them with what they do. So at this time, I would like to welcome to the stage Scoutmaster Don Pickard. So on behalf of the Council 3900 of the Knights of Columbus, we are pleased to present these checks. They total $500, and that is the tips for kids. And we'd like to thank you for their support during the fish fest. And we've asked Don just a few words about what the Boy Scouts do with the funds that they collect from our activities.
Great. Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to the Knights. They've been our charter organization, like Rick said, and been great partners. We've enjoyed helping serve the fish fries and things like this, and it's been a very good partnership, and we sure appreciate their support. The money that comes in for this type of a thing, we've got several things going. We've spent a lot of time in the last 6 months sort of reorganizing our troop. The boys have been excited. They've got some big plans. We have about 22 scouts that are going to go to Colorado this summer to summer camp. About half of them are doing a traditional camp. About the other half are doing a high-adventure backpacking trip for a week in Colorado. So these funds specifically are going to go to help pay for a new trailer to get our gear to Colorado. So we appreciate that very much. You may have noticed these flags back behind here as well. And patriotism and community spirit are at the core of scouting. As Rick said, and for those that haven't heard yet, we are trying to line the streets of Harlan. We have a fundraiser called the Star Spangled Streets Project, and so these flags are part of that project. Anybody that wants to sign up with a $50 subscription will come. Scouts will come at dawn and on 5 major holidays, put out a flag in your front yard. Take it down and dust that night, whether you're home or not. We're trying to line the streets of Harlan with flags. We've got about 100 sold so far, and we're going to try and line the streets with flags. So if you live in Harlan or Cresthaven or one of the dishes right by here, we can get you fixed up. And if you want to give that as a gift or in honor of somebody or in memory of somebody, that's available as well. So if that's of interest to you and you'd like to participate and support us in that way, we've got a table over here. We'd appreciate that as well. So thanks again very much to the Knights for the great support.
Thank you, John. With the showmanship that Orlando has for us, I'm surprised that we didn't have a big check to hand to him. But a little check we'll have to do. Okay, and now we're going to get into some awards that we're going to give. Our first award is intended as recognition to that individual that has shown extraordinary commitment to service as a volunteer. To present this award, here is Brother Knight Dan Fowler, our Harlan Knights Council 3900 recorder.
Goes on to just like Don said. Staff's been here for years. 15 annual. Sort of helping pick up the trash, clean up the hall. One lady has never missed a session of fish fry in all the years that I can remember. The only one she's ever missed is today. And somehow I got a feeling she heard that she was getting an award and she opted out of showing up. What we have done is a volunteer of the year award goes to Clemons for her service to our every good time. I was in this black door. I made the maker come up and ask something. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. Our second award is intended as recognition to that individual that has made an impact on our council and our community. This individual has also shown extraordinary commitment to service as a new knight. To present the Creating a Difference Award, here is Brother Orlando, our Harlan Knights Council Membership Director.
Thank you so very much. It is indeed a pleasure to have the opportunity to present this award to this individual. He has been a knight for a very short period of time, but it's just amazing how much of a difference and how much of an impact this individual has had on our council and also on our community. When we talk about service to one, service to all, that's him. When we talk about being a better Catholic, a better father, and a better husband, that's him. It is my pleasure to present the Creating a Difference Award to my friend, my brother, mi amigo, mi hermano, Miguel Mena. Por favor. On behalf of the Knights of Columbus and on behalf of our community, we'd like to congratulate Miguel for your service.
Thank you for everybody. Thank you for enjoying the tacos. Let's take that.
Fish tacos, right?
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you, Miguel. Right, night. Thank you.
Thank you, Orlando. Thank you, Miguel. Okay, our third award is intended as recognition to that individual that has had a long-lasting impact on our council and community. He has also shown extraordinary commitment to service as a long-term knight. To present the Knight of the Year Award, here is Brother Roger Bissen, past Grand Knight of our Harlan Knights Council.
Thank you. Good morning, and I'm honored to be asked to present the Knight of the Year Award this morning. I want to touch a little bit on the characteristics in a person that makes for a good quality knight. In the Knights of Columbus, we have the four core principles: charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. When we look at charity, our Catholic faith teaches us to love thy neighbor as thyself. Members of the Knights of Columbus show love to their neighbors by conducting food drives, donating the food to local soup kitchens, food pantries, by volunteering at Special Olympics, and by supporting other spiritual and maternal mothers who choose life for their babies. Knights recognize that our mission and our faith, that God compels us to action. This recipient today shows love and compassion each and every day that he performs God's work through our fish fries, our breakfasts, Tootsie Rolls, and many other functions. Unity. None of us as good as one as all of us. Members of the Knights of Columbus all know that together we can accomplish far more than we can accomplish individually. So we stick together and support one another. It doesn't mean we always agree and that there are never a difference of opinion. It does mean that the Knights of Columbus, as you can count on to support and encourage your brother Knights as you work to make life better in your parish and your community. This recipient today shows us all unity in our social gatherings, our meetings. He may not always agree with the group when we make a decision. He will stand strong and voice his opinion for the betterment of the council and his church. Many of us in our community have witnessed this. Fraternity. Father Michael J. McGivney founded the Knights of Columbus in a large part to provide assistance to widows and children left behind when the family breadwinner died, often prematurely. This recipient today spends countless hours leading groups in prayer, such as in wake services, leading rosary before 5 o'clock Mass at Elm Crest Retirement Community. This recipient takes this very serious as part of his life. Patriotism. Members of the Knights of Columbus, be American, Canadian, Mexican, Cuban, Filipino, or Dominicans, are patriotic citizens. We are proud of our devotion to God and our country. We believe in standing up for both, whether in public or private. The Knights of Columbus world that Catholics support their nations are amongst the greatest citizens. This recipient today is an active member of the 4th degree, which is very strong in our patriotism. What makes this recipient today so deserving of the Knights of Columbus Knight of the Year Award? He will never give up or back down when he believes in something. He will work day and night for the betterment of his church and his family. He will continue to work hard even when he's going through difficult times in his own personal life, such as losing his wife and best friends of 67 years. I am very honored and proud to present the Knight of the Year Award to my father, Marvin Bissen.
This is a total surprise. I had no idea you guys had this stuff in mind. Thank you all. I'm proud to be a Knight of Columbus. I joined in 1947. I was asked, one night my wife and I were not married at that time. We were at a place in Irving, having a few beers. And a guy comes with me, why do you look so the Knights of Columbus? I said, I'm not really interested. He left. His name was Amber Spring. Afterwards, my wife said, why don't you join? I belong to your daughters. I joined in 1947, and we were married in 1940. I thank you all
for this. No one is more deserving than Marvin. Well, that's it for our awards. Again, I'd like to thank all the Knights that were here. I'd like to thank all of you who aren't Knights. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to thank the people that worked so hard on this breakfast. I didn't have any. Is it pretty good? All right. Now I'd like to bring Bob Christensen back up to close things up.
I'd like to thank Rick for being our MC. I'd like to congratulate all of the award recipients. One of the things I've always said, us Knights, we tend to fly under the radar. So at this time, I want to welcome a few of our state Knights who came. Sir Knight Mike Gaspers, please stand up. He is our past state deputy, and he is currently our state membership deputy. Sir Jerry King is our membership chair, sitting in the back. If you please stand. Sir Knight Gary Klein, our district deputy. We have been joined by many of the 4th Degree Honor Guard from around the area, and I thank you for your travels and everybody to have safe travels home. Without you guys, our council, we wouldn't be here. We need the support, and we thank you. One reminder, we will be having a Night of Columbus open house on May 1st from 6 to 8 p.m. It'll be held at Jerry Fremel's shed. There will be no meeting. This is going to be, if you are interested in joining the Knights of Columbus, we would love to have you. Whether you are involved with one service project or many, it takes a lot of men to make a difference. But one man on his own will make a difference in the Knights of Columbus. Thank you. We are also going to be heading back to church here for the 11 o'clock Mass, where we are going to be, the Knights will be doing the entire Mass once again. So thank you for coming and enjoy.